if we use open source tools, we can give humanity hope to beat the machines. We can at least have a fighting human.
If it's distributed, then it'll be hard to centralize, because the real fear is centralization.
Yeah, absolutely. But Alex, I have to say honestly, and to the audience here today, we're going to lose billions of humans. There's no question. If we only lose 2 billion human beings,
so they're going to be busy playing video games and thinking the welfare checks. It's not going to work like that.
People are going to be wiped out by either bioweapons or nuclear Armageddon, or if that doesn't wipe people out, there's going to be, of course, mass famine, engineered food starvation, and then the actual Terminator executions.
And that's because the globalists have decided we don't need you anymore, and the public still doesn't get it. They're telling us, they're doing it, and they're all scared of this evolution. They decided to set up a police state for orderly phase out.
Yeah. And look, this is what's critical. The so-called
people ask, why are they poisoning us? Why are they killing us? Because they're getting ready. They believe we're obsolete and can't have those people around. And just
let me speak to the critics that are watching this and are saying, no, that's never going to happen. Like they're a journalist or they're an analyst or whatever. Guess what? The Terminators will kill you too. Okay, you have no special standing. You're next in the eyes of Skynet.
On the evolutionary scale.
Yeah. I mean, we're all in that same boat. If you don't wake up and start realizing that we have to stop this, and if we don't, we're going to have to fight the machines.
Because humans determine our environment. We can decide our evolution now.
We could, if we had the foresight, we could put this back in the box right now with emergency efforts. We could put it back in the box, I think. Sitting at home, actually functioning as a language model being trained by CNN and NPR. And most people just regurgitate like a large language model does. They're incapable of their own cognition. Those are the oblivious masses. Those are the NPCs. But the people who watch this show and the people who follow, my work and others are independent thinkers. Those are the actual human cognition pioneers. And those are the gems for the future of thinking and training neural networks that will power the most successful large language models. And by the way, the more you think as a human being, the less you're obsolete, right? So you can never be truly replaced by a robot if you do something that AI systems cannot themselves do. They can only model it. But if you're truly human and you have that human spirit and soul and the creativity and innovation, all these gifts that God gave you, then you will always outperform even the best AI systems. However, getting back to Elon Musk, what he is doing is positioning X as a platform to gather the neural network information from human cognition and then to codify that into language models that will power the world more successfully than Google or OpenAI. That's what I believe.
All right, you got a lot of other points because you told me off air a lot of them. Let's go back to your central point. We program the AI. It's already scraping us. It is us. It's showing us back at us. And we think, oh, it's God. It's beautiful. It's amazing. No, it's a mirror back at us. So how do we engage this?
Oh, yeah. Really good point. So we're going to get pretty esoteric here. So most of these tech corporations, they are run by people who don't believe in God. They believe that silicon is their God. And they will turn to these chatbot language models as their omniscient gods. And they will even say things, Alex, like, well, I asked the God, or I asked Jesus Christ in a prayer and he didn't answer me, but the Google chatbot answers me, right? That's what they're going to say. So therefore, they're going to say that the AI gods are real and the Christ God, they're going to say, is fake. But it's actually the opposite of that, because the AI bots can never have a soul. And God gave us the gift of having a soul, right? So these people who are also atheists or Satanists or what have you, I mean...
Well, their soul's not turned on, that's why they can't connect to God.
Yeah, exactly. They will be able to be replicated and simulated and then exterminated with essentially no degradation to the algorithmic systems that the corporations will use to power the future of human societies, okay? But those who actually understand that creativity is something that's inspired by God, and who understand, by the way, that the mind, not the physical brain, but the immaterial mind is both a broadcaster and a resonant receiver of information, right? So we are actually receiving, 100th monkey phenomenon. We're receiving information from other conscious
the ether
all around the world.
Collective consciousness.
And that goes beyond anything that AI can simulate.
It's trying to duplicate that.
It's trying to, but it can't.
So the real answer is dial into God, bring that in, program it all. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, the more we connect with our Creator and the cosmos and what makes us truly human, the better chance we have of surviving the AI apocalypse.